Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the Jets, who had 3 first-round picks, and I like them all. Now, they got Garrett Wilson at number 10. I did give him superstar development. Figured in the top 10, just give it to him. Why not? It'll make the rebuild that much more interesting. Sauce Gardner, 76 overall. Also gave him superstar development. Same thing. Could have maybe went X Factor. Didn't really want to do that. Jermaine Johnson at end, 73 overall. He does not have a face in this for some reason. Don't really understand it whatsoever, but I didn't think we should put him at star or anything like that. I guess we could, but I'm not going to for now. Now, this is the roster with the 1 through 3 rounds in it. So we do have Breece Hall on the team, 77 overall, starting running back. But this should be a lot of fun. I think this team has a ton of potential, so I'm very excited to get into it. Here we go. And that's what I like to see. After year 1, we are 10-7, sneaking our way into the playoffs. The Dolphins, though, number 1 seed in the AFC East. I do understand that won't be in the whole AFC, but Bills 8-9, I doubt it. Pats 4-13. I certainly hope not, but of course there is a world where that happens. I just really hope that's not true. Zach Wilson, 4,000 yards, 29 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Kind of the same stats as Jalen Hurts in my Eagles rebuild I did on Monday, so that's a little unusual. Rushing Hall, 1,300 yards with 12 touchdowns. Awesome as a rookie. Probably should go up to star development. We're going to have to wait and see. Carter also has 12 touchdowns. Very interesting. Wilson, 958, 6 touchdowns. I think rather than wait a few years to change the scheme, change the playbook, I think we're going to do that right away. Corey Davis, 950 with 4. Uzoma, 915 with 6. Elijah Moore, 13 touchdowns. It's pretty big. I imagine he was in the slot. Then on defense, what do we got? 132 tackles for CJ Mosley. Okay. Interceptions. Oh, sorry, sacks. Interceptions. 8 for Carl Lawson. 8 sacks for Lawson. 6.5 for Franklin Myers. Jermaine Johnson, 4.5. I'm hoping he will be starting next year, which will be fun. Interceptions, 5 for DJ Reed. 3 for Mosley. Gardner with 1, but 93 tackles. Half a sack. Anything else to talk about? No. Who is it going to be? Kyler Murray, who now doesn't have DeAndre Hopkins for 6 games. I know they're not going to carry that over into Madden, especially at this point. Lamar Jackson at 2, Mahomes at 3, Najee Harris at 4. No Jets in sight. Coach of the Year, Urban Meyer. Always winning it for some reason. AFC Offensive Player. Nothing for our team. Josh Allen's up there for some reason. Kenny Pickett for the Steelers. I mean, maybe. I highly doubt it, but maybe. He could go off. They got good receivers. Joey Bosa, Defensive Player of the Year. No Jets in sight. Offensive rookie, of course, going to be Harrison Pickett, but Zach Wilson's at 4. I know he's not a rookie anymore, but Breece Hall, Breece Hall, number 7. Elijah Moore, 10. Defensive rookie, Karlaftis. Interesting. Who else up here? Devin Lloyd for the Jaguars. Not a ton, but Sauce Gardner at 10. So we have Garrett Wilson up to an 80 overall, already up 5 overall points. 75 overall points would be crazy. Elijah Moore's up to an 81. He'll actually be our number 1 receiver. Actually, what was Breece Hall, 83 overall. Gardner is up to an 80 overall. Jermaine Johnson, 75 overall. Good. We have to worry about our linebackers and our safeties. But first things first, can we take down the Cincinnati Bengals, who lost in the Super Bowl? I was hoping they were going to win. I bet on them. They didn't win, but they did beat us, 24-21. I do want to take a quick look. Flacco had a touchdown for some reason. 305, 2 touchdowns. So we did better than Burrow. Our defense did pretty well. Mixon, 122 with a touchdown. Perrine with a touchdown. Wilson, 158. There we go with that touchdown. Chase 1. Elijah Moore 1. So we're actually pretty set for receiver. I want to see who's in the divisional round. Steelers at Dolphins. Falcons at the Packers. Like Packers, that makes sense. Broncos, Bengals, fine. Buccaneers, Cardinals. I can deal with that. Who else was in here? Tennessee, Jacksonville, who got dominated. The football team. Interesting. Saints, Cowboys got taken down by the Falcons. Yikes. Imagine if this happens. The Steelers took down the Bucs 31-20. Kenny Pickett, Super Bowl MVP. And arguably won the Rookie of the Year because obviously Najee Harris won in this, but not a rookie anymore. Kind of crazy to see. So Tyler Conklin's a free agent. I don't really want to bring him back. We do have Uzoma, who I'm probably saying that name wrong. There's nothing up here. I might bring back my guy Joe Flacco just for the laughs. What does he want as a 60 overall? 1 year, 1.2. Bring him back. Never mind, get out of here. Okay, we do have to adjust this. He signed a 3-year deal, so let's give him, just so we make sure he comes back, I'm going to have to make it 3 years. I know that's not super realistic, but if I offer him 2 years, he's going to turn that down right away. Everyone else, we are fine. So we could bring in Tom Brady. That'd be a lot of fun. We're obviously not going to do that. Odell Beckham's on the board. We have 3 young receivers. Doesn't make sense. Bryce Callahan doesn't make a ton of sense either. Jacoby Myers, Julio. That'd be a lot of fun, but I don't think we're going to do that. Realistically, unless we bring in Brian Bulaga, if he's a 1-year deal, I wouldn't mind bringing him in for 1 year. I think we have a good team put together. 142 points is a ton. I know it's for 1 year, so it's not the end of the world. Not a ton up here that I'm like banging down the door, bring him to my team, no question type deal. There's nothing. So we did get Brian Bulaga. You can't even see it on the screen, but I also brought in Oliver, the cornerback. One thing I did have to do is send the Seahawks their first-round pick back. That's fine. I had to take something, took their latest pick in this draft. So in the 23rd overall pick, we're going to take right outside linebacker Adam Hawkins. Hidden development, great athletic ratings. His skills, we don't know a ton. B finesse, B power move, but A awareness is pretty big, and B tackle. D catching though. Bit of a letdown. Now we have 2 second-round picks. With one of them, I'm going right outside linebacker Joey Grant. Normal development, good athletic ratings. Core attributes, though. A block shed, B awareness, B injury, C man, B tackle. So Hawkins is a 73 overall, Grant 72. Then I took a few corners, 67, 65. A 69 overall middle linebacker. I did not draft him. Not that bad, though. I know we have CJ Mosley. Also, I want to throw one thing at you. I was having this idea, thinking around, that there's usually some players that are way better in the later rounds, but you don't really get that in this game with the development. What if I did some sort of wheel thing? We spin it once, we just number all the things, number all the teams, whatever number it lands on, we give that player star development, add a little spice to it. Let me know what you think about that down in the comments below. So I'm actually really excited about this team. We're an 81 overall. Of course, we added Brian Bulaga. Everything else is going to stay the same. Wilson's down to a 79. Part of me wants to trade away Corey Davis. I don't think that's going to happen next year, so we'll just sit on it for now. Hawkins is starting. Jermaine Johnson is starting. Gardner, our number 1 corner, which is huge. Still have to work on right outside linebacker. I don't think Grant's going to pan out, but we'll see. Whitehead is our strong safety. And the defensive line, pretty stacked, I would say. There we go. Winning the division at 10-7. We do have to play the Browns 11-6, but Bills 8-9. Josh Allen just can't get the job done. Dolphins 7-10. The Patriots 5-12. Nothing I like more than shitting on Josh Allen and Bills fans. I just love it. I actually didn't change the scheme and playbook, so this is a big year. 4,500 yards, 36-12. Should put him in the top 10 for MVP. Breece Hall, 1,400 yards, 14 touchdowns. Fantastic. Elijah Moore, 1,300 yards, 13 touchdowns is great. Wilson, 1,000 with 8. We'll take that any day of the week. Davis, 950 with 5. Uzoma with 6. Hall with 2. On defense, Mosley, 134 tackles. Let's go to where we want to go. 40 tackles for Hawkins. Half a sack. No interceptions. No nothing. I'm a little concerned about that. Let's see. I see 14 sacks by who? Is Quinnen Williams? John Franklin Myers. Okay. Then Quinnen Williams. Then Carl Lawson. Joey Grant. Let's talk a little bit of trash about him, too. Interceptions, 3 for Sauce Gardner, 3 for Bryce Hall. That's why I'm getting it messed up. 2 for DJ Reed and 1 for Jordan Whitehead. Jonathan Taylor with the MVP. This is how you know this game's messed up. Just Taylor, McCaffrey, Henry, then Lamar. Okay, so another running back. Nick Chubb's up there. Jacoby Brissett. We're not even in the top 10. That's a little insulting. Vic Fangio, Coach of the Year. We're number 2, though. That's good. Offensive player has to be up here. He is a number 9. Good. Defensive player, we have Franklin Myers at 7. That's big. Offensive rookie, nothing. Defensive rookie, Joey Grant at 3. And Hawkins at 10. Joey Grant's a little insulted that I said the things I said, apparently. I don't know how he heard. Elijah Moore's up to an 87 overall. Wilson, 84. Corey Davis, 83. Zach Wilson's only up to an 80. That's a little concerning. I do have my XP sliders on, by the way, at 170. Hawkins, we don't know his development yet, which is crazy, but he has 1 more XP point, so he'll be up to a 77 once the morale boost goes away. Gardner, 83. Joey Grant up by 4. So we don't need a right outside linebacker anymore. Probably am going to need a middle linebacker eventually. And Jermaine Johnson, 77. But can we beat the Browns? Can we make it past the wild card round this time around? No. 31-10. Almost don't want to look at that. Now, of course, the keywords there were almost. Watson, 233, 2 touchdowns. Wilson, we are going to do the Browns soon, by the way. I'm trying to figure out how to make him out for a year because he's probably not going to play this upcoming year. Wilson, 235, 1-1. Don't love that. Chubb, 140, 2 touchdowns. Makes sense. Moore, 86, touchdown. Amari Cooper. That should be exciting. Peoples-Jones with a touchdown. Brees Hall with a touchdown. The Baltimore Ravens, who had a great draft, beating the Cowboys 28-21. I think that might be the next team I do, by the way. I know I said we're going to work on the Browns very soon, but getting Kyle Hamilton, getting Linderbaum, should be great to see. Should be a lot of fun to play with. J.K. Dobbins, though, Super Bowl MVP. Whatever that's worth. I mean, Quinnen Williams, slam dunk, going to bring him back. Balaga can go. Whitehead at 26 years old, not that bad. McGovern, maybe. Berrios doesn't make sense at this point. Johnson, George Fant, no. Eric McCoy, absolutely not. Udoga, not bad. So I did bring back everybody I said, but I'm going to make a slight change. We're going to make Braxton Berrios an offer and then actually trade away Corey Davis. Maybe get a second-round pick if we're lucky. I know that's probably asking a lot. What are we looking at for cap space, by the way? 56.3. So we should be able to make a splash. I love how Lamar Jackson's up there every single time. Jeffrey Simmons, we're not going to bring in. Hunt, no. Jenkins would make a ton of sense. I know I said it was going to make a splash. Offensive lineman's really not a bad idea. Not a bad investment at all. I'm going to go a little bit more because obviously he'll still be on the team by the end of this video, so we won't have to worry about the contract. I know we should worry about it, but not too concerned. We have Austin Davis, so we don't need Darnell Savage. I wish we needed a receiver. Mecole Hardman would look so nice next to Elijah Moore, Garrett Wilson, but I do think we're going to pass up on that. Do we get rid of Carl Lawson? That's probably not a good idea. Let's go right end. Lawson's 28. That's 2 years younger. You know what? We have the money. We still have Zach Wilson on a rookie contract, so let's make an offer. If we have to trade away Carl Lawson, we'll do that. I'm not too concerned about it. We are going to have to increase the money a little bit, though. 110 should be good. I wish we needed a right tackle that wasn't so young. Gardner's up to X Factor. We have Hall. We drafted those guys. I guess that doesn't make sense. But Bobby Okereke, I wouldn't mind making that play. Get rid of CJ Mosley. Hit the bricks. All right, that should be good. The more I look at my OBS, I wonder if I should flip over to the other side. So Montez Sweat, you could see that turned us down, but we got Okereke, we got Elkin Jenkins. Wonder if we should go back in for an end if there's any still there. There probably is going to be. I'm not bringing in Ngakoue. Murphy Bunting is so tempting, but I'm not going to touch that either. I think more than likely we're just done, which is kind of a shame. You know what? I did say we were done, but I wouldn't mind bringing in Mitch Morse for 1 year. Because I don't think we're going to be able to replenish every single player in the draft. So we got to bring in some veterans. Won't be a big deal. And he accepted our offer. Okay, good. Let's go to the draft. Now, we need a right tackle pretty bad. So we're going to go left tackle Stephen Webb. A, awareness. A, impact block. B, pass block. I got to take him. Hidden development's great. 87 strength, a little low. We'll switch over to right tackle. We'll have Becton. We'll have Webb. Jenkins. Offensive line's coming together. On offense, I'm really not all too concerned about anything. It's mostly the defense, and then Madden just, doing Madden things. Well, we're down here. Let's take Jeremiah Michaels. Top fit Steelers. Noble development. Not bad for a late second. Webb is a 72 overall, so that's not that bad. Michaels 66, Bayless 66. 59 quarterback, Wes Holliday. Yikes. So we have Elijah Moore, Wilson, and Garrett Wilson, all at superstar development. Offensive line is looking great. We are going to trade away Corey Davis, or at least try to trade away Corey Davis. He's 28 years old. Get out 1 year too early rather than 1 year too late. I don't think we'll get anything for Laken Tomlinson, but it might as well try. Then on defense, probably good Hawkins star development. Oh, yeah, we could trade away CJ Mosley. Once again, can't imagine we'll get much, but might as well try to get something. I'm really not too upset about any position on our team, other than maybe center eventually and then tight end. And even Brees Hall's an 87 overall. Really, the only thing holding us back is our quarterback. but he's really not. He's playing pretty well. Apparently, we had no trade offers for anybody, not even Corey Davis. That hurts. Hurts a lot. So we went back-to-back years at 10-7, and now we missed the playoffs at 7-10. I mean, that could happen, but we are an 88 overall team. That hurts a lot. Pats and Dolphins 9-8, and the Bills 6-11. Bills just can't get out of their own way, apparently. Oh, Wilson. Big drop-off in yards. What, like 700 yards, I think it is. Not so much in touchdowns. Interceptions, I think he had like 8 or 9 last year. So that's not great. Hall, bit of a drop-off. 1,300 yards, 8 touchdowns. Still a great season. I'll take it, but kind of expect what we got last year. Corey Davis, we want him out of town. Leads the team in touchdowns and yards. Moore with 5. Wilson with 5. What happened? Okereke, 121 for tackles. Reed with 100. Sack totals, 9.5 for Franklin Myers. 7.5 for Lawson. 5 for Quinnen Williams. Grant, 2.5. Hawkins, not doing much. Does have 2 interceptions. 4 for Gardner interceptions. That's good. 3 for Reed. 2 for Whitehead, Hall, and Okereke. And yes, I know that's probably not how you say it. Najee Harris, MVP. Sam Howell, number 2. Desmond Ridder, interesting. Kenny Pickett's up there. Coach Dear Mike McCarthy. Offensive player, I can't imagine. Carson Strong's up there. Okay. Defensive player, TJ Watt. Nothing. I'm very excited to see Khalil Mack in Los Angeles, by the way. Offensive rookie, nothing. Defensive rookie, nothing. So we only had the hidden development right tackle. Does have star development. He's up to a 77. It's really, okay, so we need center. We probably need a tight end. We're going to stick with Zach Wilson, obviously, but I am pretty concerned about it. Then a defense, like, really, what are we going to change? Nothing. Like, really nothing. I guess you can go Jermaine Johnson, but we took him in the first round, so you're not going to do that unless he's playing awful. The Falcons beat the Broncos 24-21. Desmond Ridder, Super Bowl MVP. I think that's like, we're going to do all the teams eventually before Madden 23, but I think that's when we have to put to the top of the list. They have a long way to go. I don't think they're winning the Super Bowl in 3 years. It's not happening. What is going on in this game? That says EA Sports Arcade, I think. I was checking my OBS, like, what are we doing? EA Sports Arcade, okay. Whatever you say. Becton's coming back. Hall's coming back. Lawson can go. Gardner, Wilson coming back. Hall, Reed. Corey Davis, absolutely not. Davis, yes. Jermaine Johnson, yes. Interesting. So I brought back everybody I said I was going to bring back. Tyron Smith is up there. Armstead's up there. Mike Williams. I don't think I'm going to find something that's like slam dunk. Give me him. Justin Tucker would be interesting. I feel like I'd bring him in on any other rebuild. I'm not going to today. We could replace it with Aaron Rodgers. Imagine Aaron Rodgers with this team. Be a lot of fun to see. Of course, he doesn't get any help. I really thought they were going to trade up for a receiver. Granted, the Lions did kind of out of nowhere. That was surprising. Tyler Lindenbaum, that's not very realistic. Jamison Williams. So all the rookies are up here. We have $55.7 million, so it'd be kind of foolish not to spend some money. I just don't know exactly what that looks like because I don't see anybody other than maybe Ryan Jensen. I mean, let's give Ryan Jensen a deal. 130, why not? And then let's bring in Justin Tucker, best kicker ever, 7 years at 34 years old. He'll be Vinatieri when he's done. I think that'll be okay. We could put Michael Pittman, but no, because we got Wilson. We have, why is his name, why can't I think of my other receiver? That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Elijah Moore. That's it. We have Moore. We have Wilson. We have Berrios. I don't think Michael Pittman makes a ton of sense for this team. We got both of them, Jensen and Tucker. Good. So really in the draft, I don't know, another center, a quarterback perhaps. Am I going to be really, really bad and take a quarterback? Like, that's pretty bad. But I think I'm going to. Brennan Oliver. Okay, big mistake. In the second round, I took a receiver, Lance Matthews. Now, of course, I'll be a number 4 guy, but hidden development, not the fastest guy, but good agility, good change of direction, great strength. I can't wait to see how low of an overall this quarterback is. A 70 overall. We actually had a great draft. Matthew 71, Harrison 74, McElroy 70. That's not bad. Now, I didn't draft Harrison. He does have hidden development. Interesting. I didn't even realize the computer drafted a hidden development left guard for us as well. Interesting. So we have 3 hidden developments. We're an 87 overall. Kind of loaded. Why is his neck like that, by the way? I just noticed that. Has it been like that the whole time? It probably has. But our team's kind of loaded top to bottom. Could be a little bit better at safety, a little bit better left outside linebacker, and I guess left end. But of course, he'd be a free agent after this year. Not too concerned about that. I think we have a great chance to make the playoffs if Wilson could just step up. 2 years 10-7, 2 years 7-10. We're an 89 overall team. I have a lot of questions, but Dolphins 13-4. Maybe 2 with a Tyreek Hill. Maybe it's working. Doubt it, but maybe it's working. Wilson kind of back to where he was year 1. 4,000 yards, 34. Way more interceptions, though, at 15 than year 1. Hall, I like that. About 1,600 yards, 10 touchdowns. Moore, 1,300 with 11 touchdowns. Berrios, 911 with 5. Conklin with 7. Wilson kind of fallen off these past 2 years. I don't love that. Okereke, 117 for tackles. Sack totals, 6.5. We're just... Defense ain't getting the job done. I should have went with my gut. That's more my heart. My gut. Should have went with my gut and actually changed the playbook, the scheme. Gardner, 3 interceptions, 3 for Hall. Reed, why is his head like that? I don't get it. Where are all the other... It's just so weird. It's so weird. His head's like all the way out of frame. I don't get it. Mahomes MVP. Howell's up there. Ritter, Strong, Harris, Malik Willis on the Dolphins. Interesting. Rivera, Coach of the Year. AFC Offensive Player. I mean, we're not having any luck. Okay, maybe not. Okereke at 7. Offensive Rookie. Defensive Rookie. Nothing. The Jaguars beat the Eagles 27-24. Devin Lloyd. You can't really see that, but it does say Lloyd. Lloyd, Super Bowl MVP. Thought it might have been Trevor Lawrence. So we're definitely going to bring back Elijah Moore. We have plenty of money. Vera Tucker, we're going to bring back. Wilson, of course, at this point. You're kind of stuck with him. Not that bad, though. Ryan Jensen's tempting. I think I might let him go to free agency, though, and then we'll make a play. So it says our cap room is 26.7, but our available funds, negative 17.5. Which one is it? Some may ask. Just because we're in our final year, I'm probably going to go Ryan Jensen. Let's spread out that cap. Okay, actually is going to let us do that. Penalty, we're not even close. You know what, actually? We have that guy the computer drafted, so we can wait on that. So let's get a little freaky. Let's bring in Devontae Smith, 90 overall star development. Just give me Devontae Smith. Don't make it difficult, because I would have went with Rondell Moore. Thank you. He's on the team. I guess at this point, none of these players are going to start. We could maybe find a better left end than Johnson, I guess. D finesse. Why not? Bernie Roach. Yeah. Roach is a 77 overall with normal development. That might be the best player I've ever drafted. I don't want to get too crazy. Maybe I took a quarterback that was better. But 77 overall? Pretty good. So we are an 88 overall heading into the final year. The team's stacked. I thought Wilson might progress more than this. Not a huge deal. But he's an 86, Hall 93, Moore 92, Smith 90, Garrett Wilson 88. Matthews ended up being star development. Save for McElroy. Pretty great offensive line. Could be better at center. I understand that. No tight ends to talk about. Okereke's up to superstar. Wasn't there one more player the computer drafted? It was Harrison right there. 77 star development. And then we go 7-10 again. The Dolphins 12-5. The Bills finally positive at 11-6. Well done. A 90 overall team. I thought we'd do way better than that, but I guess not. Wilson's going to ball out, right? 4,800 yards, 32-13. Most yards he's had, but down on touchdowns, down on interceptions, though, which is good. Hall, 1,400 yards, 13 touchdowns. Elijah Moore, 1,400 yards with 7. Wilson, finally, 1,100 with 11. Smith, 995 with 7. Harrison Bryant with 6. Interesting. On defense, Okereke, 117. 14.5 sacks for Myers. 13 for Williams, 7 for Johnson. Heard I wanted to replace him. 5 for Sauce Gardner. He did so great in this rebuild. 3 for Okereke, 1 for Harrison Davis Whitehead. Interesting. Trey Lance, MVP. Didn't think I'd be seeing that in this rebuild. Allen's up there. Nothing crazy other than all the running backs be up there. Urban Meyer. Okay, talk about crazy. Offensive player. It's almost like we don't exist. Franklin Myers at 6. Quinnen Williams at 10. Offensive rookie, Eddie Donald. That might be the running back I took. Polite at 3. I believe that's a tight end. Defensive rookie, a nothing. I do want to take one final look at our team before we end this. I mean, a 90 overall. What a disappointment. 3 receivers, 90 plus. Quarterback, basically 90 plus. Hall's a 95. Offensive lineman, almost all 80s or above. I understand that we have McElroy, but that's not a huge deal. On defense, I mean, Joey Grant surprised me. Hawkins let me down big time. Gardner, 94 overall with X Factor, is incredible. I mean, there's just not much here. Roach is a 76, down 2 morale points for some reason. But that is going to be it for this video. Let me know down in the comments below, what team do you want me to do next? I record these every other day, so get your comments in, let me know, and I'll see you next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.